25% again. Yesterday didn't go so well. Defences, I'm imagining, have been hit again. So I'm staying at E, which is a bit sucky, to be honest. Anyway, let's jump into it. Okay, this team have, in my opinion, put the wrong tank in. So I would go, I'm going to swap in my yellows, namely Tannenbaum and Soraya. Let's see how this goes. She wasn't always called Soraya. She did have the same name as one of the 5-star event heroes, as I recall. Anyway, that's Michelle dead, so that's the sort of beauty of the colour stacking there. Mucho power, mucho power. Bahaha. And yeah, so that's then I can link my damage, which is good. CMYK will blind everyone, including and especially their CMYK, which is quite handy. Victoria is about to go off. She still does a reasonable amount of damage for a 3-star, so she's managed to take out one more enemy hero. Green tiles and damage is not going to be amazing, and yellow tile damage is not going to be especially good against the guys I'm facing off against here. But I don't think that'll matter. There we are. That was a tidy win. That's it. 1-1-1-1 win. Okay, can I make it 2 in a row? I hope so. This isn't a very well put together team again. Purple tank's a bit unnecessary, and a purple tank with a purple flanking hero. Not a good move. Not great board though, by any stretch. So Michelle, who last time was dead by now, is obviously going to get to go off. That's bad news for me because she knocks all my defence down. No yellow tiles anywhere I can play them. Means I'm just sort of batting around and hoping. Oh, finally got some yellow tiles in play. Should be enough to take out Michelle and Crash, which it did. Soraya is dead, which is a shame. Their CMYK is blinded, which is good because it has a very nasty tendency to go off and kill me. And also and to stop me hitting them, which is what CMYK is really all about. Gonna try purple tile damage on them, but didn't do that much. Damage for me should be shared, although that's not going to make much difference as CMYK hits everyone, and also did hit everyone, even though I think did they? Yeah, they did have an accuracy down. So obviously the accuracy down doesn't apply to me. Nash is going to go off now. Fair bit of damage done by Nash. This is going to be a defeat unless I can get some yellow tiles to hit this guy with, and I can't. I just cannot see. If I do this and just hope. He's killing me in one shot unless I can create a cascade of yellow tiles that knocks yellow tiles into him, and I just cannot see a way to do that at the moment. No. Hope this. Yeah, that was my only vague hope, and that was slim to none. That was appalling. Really bad that was, and frustrating board. Again, wrong colour of tank. Probably the worst choice, in my opinion, is to go with the colour which is opposite the one that is not allowed. Still just disappointed after that last battle, if you can call it that, the way things went. Sheer blooming difficulty of getting any on colour tiles. Again, this one's gone quite slow, very, very fast, which is annoying. At least I've taken out the tank, but it might not do any more damage than that. Gonna just fire these in here. See how my Victorias do. Quite a lot of evasion there, which is annoying. Again, suddenly no green tiles in play. Bad boards. Just terrible. Terrible boards back to back now. It's getting a bit silly. Might scrape a win here with a bit of luck, but it's taking what should have been a fairly easy win and making it incredibly difficult. Because they had the wrong colour tank. They had see, even, and now again there's no green tiles on the board anywhere that I can do anything with them, so this is just ridiculous. When you get boards like this back to back to back to back, yeah, I mean, it's, look, red, absolutely ridiculous. Rubbish boards, end to end. Um, so that's two raids in a row with terrible boards. Two teams I should have beaten. One I scraped to win. The other, again, I mean, this team should, Stella, this is a terrible team to put two blues next to each other like that when I can colour stack with greens. Just not a good idea. Um, in theory, it should be a walkover, but the way this tournament has been playing out, who knows? Who knows where it's going? I've finally got a few tiles in play. See how quickly and easily you can take out two of the same colour if you get a reasonable board, which sort of suddenly did come together a little bit. But right, there we are. That's a bit better. Okay, should be able to finish them off now. There we go. Basically, this is one of these where it's really challenging when the boards are just not on your side, and I would firmly argue that in these the boards haven't been on my side. That last one, this one wasn't too bad, but okay. So last one, and I mean, yeah, this is a well put together team. Nothing obviously wrong with this team at all. Going to go for it with greens and see what happens. I mean, the only colour that would really be wrong would be to go with blues. It's going to come down to whether the board gods are kind, and I don't even know why I said that because the board gods have been consistently unkind throughout this entire thing so far. Only plus side at the moment is that my CMYK is going to go off, and that will blind their Nash. Means there's a chance he'll miss, but no, no missing today. Hopefully this will get Michelle ready. No, because just accept it. Right. Can finally get some reasonable damage into the ones that are left. Going to target their Victoria in the vague hope that I can finish her off. Didn't happen. Then they're going to share their damage. Now, I don't think that's going to be much of a saviour here, really, because there's only two of them left. Possibly even, no, only one of them left, and there we are. So that one is, the board did get better there at the end. So that was a tough one. And I was getting, as you could probably tell by the tone of my voice, I was getting very frustrated on this third raid, as it had felt like it was going to be back-to-back terrible boards. So there we are, top 5% again. I don't know where I'll be on the leaderboard. Well, I mean, I know I won't be on it. 831, so I'm slipping down a little bit. The teams at the top have changed round. Green, purples. So purples are still sneaking in there. I would have thought if you took a load of yellows against that team, you'd have a fairly good hope against. Yeah, I mean, I would have thought 3 yellows, you'd probably have a fair chance of winning that. But there we are. Trash Panda, yeah, there's always going to be one team of all Victorias. I say they always would, but probably would. There we go. So tough, but not awful. But very tough. I've had to really work for the wins today, which is, I guess it's the way it goes sometimes, but still a little bit frustrating, I would think. Anyway, my 2 cents when you say the strongest. Oh, here we are talking about alliances. I've been in one double tap period per person. Then in the second half of the war, it will also double tapping in wars. Yeah, probably should be discouraged. Not something. I have done it at least once by mistake, but I do try not to double tap in wars because I do have quite a few strong teams. Anyway, there we are. So as ever, thank you very much for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, Hoilvar, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies as I summon this mighty Bennett 9mm.